Hey, what's up everybody? Autobot Gamer coming back at you with another video review. Um, this plasma lamp is not the review. Today, we are going through the second part of Bruticus. I was totally unprepared, and then I realized I have not done this section of Bruticus yet. So we're going to do Swindle. And since we already saw all the size comparisons for each individual character in the first video, we're just going to go through and talk about each different individual one. I'll start off by telling you that Swindle has the most confusing transformation element out of all of them, because I really don't know how the thing's supposed to go. I don't really even know what this is. I know it's some kind of an ATV, quite a beefy ATV too. With a if you've ever played the game, you'll know if you pressed Y, you wouldn't just have the rocket launchers, you'd also have an auto turret. So he has an auto turret on top, and it does swivel around. So it just pegs in. Go ahead and show you off that nice deep purple Decepticon symbol, some of that nice silver there, the exhaust pipes in black, and all the way to the back, support struts. He has these exhaust pipes down here too, for some reason. I don't know, Cybertronian Olmos are a little bit confusing, because he has exhaust pipes on the sides, exhaust pipes right here on the sides, and then he has ones that just run the length of the vehicle, basically. Why? I don't know, it's just a very interesting design choice. But yeah, there's not really much to talk about here. I do have the Combiner War Swindle as well. So let me just real quick. And while the yellow, I think, works for Swindle, I feel like this orangish color is a much more Swindle color. Because this is more of the G1 color. The yellow, it actually is not like a horrible yellow. I don't really have a super huge problem with it, but the yellow that they used, it just kind of is like, hey, it's Swindle. This is like Swindle. Nah, whatever. It's not like the world's going to end because of that. Not for that reason, the world will end. Okay, I'm getting off topic. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put him in combiner mode real quick. That's basically it. You do want to... I'm joking. We're going to put him in robot mode. That's like a step though, so you want to flip the feet out, untab these sections here, just kind of bring them up, then just kind of unpeg the legs, straighten them out, rotate this whole top section up here, like at the top of the torso, or the waist, whatever, flip these shoulder pad sections around, orient the arms, take these exhaust pipe sections, flip them around, so you can see, just take these, flip them around, take the head, flip that up, then take these little claw sections, fold them out, like that. There's a couple little tabs in there, and they just peg into these sections right here. So just line that up. Peg. I said peg. Should nice, jeez. So then you have Swindle. Just kind of make sure everything's oriented properly, and there you go. We'll go ahead and give him his gun. So there is Swindle in his robot mode. And here's the Combiner Wars version, just for size comparison. You can see this one is a little bit taller, but if you flip them around, this one definitely has more bulk to it. This one's much more filled out. So, yeah, again, the Combiner Wars just kind of worked out a little better than this on almost all ways. But if you look at that face, you'll notice that it's all black except for his purple visor. And then he has a nice silver around here. I mean, like, the paint's actually pretty nice. I just wish there was more of it, like on the wheels and stuff, because you can't really make out much of that detail. It's a little difficult to point out. And just in case, if some of you guys don't know, there are like hand bits back here to put them in a hand-based position. There's one on both sides, so you can have them be a left or a right hand. If you need your Swindle to have more stability, just flip those down, create a bigger heel. Speaking of which, we'll go ahead and get into articulation, because I've just been blabbering. Head is on a swivel, although it is a little bit hard to turn, on mine at least. He does have this joint in his shoulder that allows you to do that. He has a ball joint in the shoulder, and these pieces can kind of swivel out of your way depending on what you need them to do. He has a ball joint there at the shoulder, and then he has a ball joint at the elbow, allowing for both backwards and forwards, because these kind of fold back for transformation, and then they fold forward for obvious arm motion. And which also means he has bicep rotation. Yeah, it's basic ball joint stuff. He does indeed have a waist. You can go 360. He has a ball joint at the hip that only goes out about that far. Forward about that far. Goes back about that far. He has about 90 degrees of knee bend there. And then the toes can flip all the way around. So, I mean, like, he is pretty articulate. You can get him in some pretty good poses, just much like a lot of other YouTubers who review things like this. I really just am really bad at posing figures. Yeah, that's not awful. Oh, did I mention he also has a thigh rotation? I don't think I said that. So we'll go ahead and put him back into vehicle mode, and we'll put him into his leg mode. So first things first, just kind of bring the arms down. We'll go ahead and flip these exhaust pipes around. One's on his arm so we don't forget. And we'll untab this front section, bring it up, fold the head down, and then just kind of leave it. Take the legs, peg those together, leave the feet out. Then just kind of rotate the waist 180, and then fold the legs up like that. Bring the arms in. Be sure that you have these shoulder sections up like this, and just kind of bring them back. There's a little slot right there. There's a tab on the inside of the arm. Just peg those together. Do that on both sides. There's that. Now take this combiner section and then swivel that out. This whole chest piece is connected to on that combiner section, so it's now at a slight angle. So there's two sets. The top one is for vehicle mode, then the bottom one is for his combiner form. So just kind of peg that in to that second one, and then now you have a bit of a choice. You can kind of leave these sections out or just bring them all the way in. That's kind of your own personal choice there. I like to kind of leave them sticking straight up like that. These sections. I don't know if you've been able to see these at all because I'm wearing a black shirt, but I don't know. That's kind of a personal preference thing. And again, if you need your Swindle to have more stability, just bring down these hand sections. You'll give them a bigger heel. So far, I guess it would be like that. Yeah, so like that. I don't know. It's backwards on the screen. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like mirroring me right now. Yeah, it's mirroring. So I don't know. It's one way or the other. Kind of depends on your perspective, your viewpoint. I know that Brawl is supposed to be the left leg, Swindle's the right, so I'm fully aware. It depends on how the video turns out. But so far we've reviewed these two. It's great. And so that's two of their weapons also. To building Bruticus's big old weapon. And that pretty much is wrapping it up here. So just remember, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this review, because why not? And don't forget to turn on that bell icon for notifications whenever I upload videos, stuff like that, blah blah blah. You know how it works by now. I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully. Bye.